This is a true horrifying story, part 24. This story took place in Dubai on the 13th of April 2018. Amira, a middle-aged Muslim Filipino woman, spent 20 years of her life living and working in Dubai. Back in 2018, she lived alone in a residential building in Al Rigga. She had a decent job. She worked 5 days a week and had 2 days off. On one of her days off, the 13th of April, it was a Friday night. Amira and her girlfriends planned a hangout on that day. Around 4 p.m. on that day, Amira gets a call from her landlord, which rarely happens. He told her, "Hi Amira, as agreed, don't forget to let me know please." And she was confused. "Let you know about what?" He said, "The thing we spoke about an hour ago." She said, "But we never spoke an hour ago." He said, "I asked you if you wanted to extend your contract because I'm traveling in a few days and I need to process your papers. And you responded by saying, yes, I want to extend." She was so confused. She looked up all her texts, all her messages, but she never spoke to the landlord in a long time. She ignored the situation. She ended up coming back home around 10 p.m. on that same night. When she pulled up at her building, the guard of the building approached her running. "How are you down here? There's someone in your flat and I thought it was you," the guard said. Something very creepy is happening to Amira. Amira and the building guard both go upstairs to her flat, but there was no one there. So they go back to one of the control rooms in the building and they rewind the CCTV footage. And indeed, there is a person that cannot be seen, supposedly being Amira, entering her flat. Amira confirmed after she met with an imam and explained her story. People in the same neighborhood have told Amira that they saw her and said hi, and she ignored them. And this was even a bigger shock to her because she was never at that location at that time when they said hi to her. There are two possible explanations to this. When Amira spoke to the landlord and ignored these people saying hi, Amira was not at her state of mind, meaning Amira was possessed at these specific times. But that still does not add up. Then who was the woman that entered her flat? Who was the person her neighbors were saying hi to, certain that that was Amira? And this is a logical explanation. Amira was cloned by a jinn many times in several locations. But why? Why did the jinn choose to take Amira's physical appearance walking around the neighborhood? And who was the person that spoke to the landlord and asked him to extend her stay?